Hey guys, what's up? This will be a video about Fh5 skill points, the best way to get them. And so, first of all, you have to get this. I'm not 100%. It's called Tiny Task. And so I will link it in the description. All you have to do is click on the link, and then click Start Download, and it should be good for you. And there is no virus involved. It's very safe and all. So what you have to do is just this is for PC only. You have to open the Windows tab, click on your Tiny Task, and then what you want to do is you want to go to prefixes, and then you want to go over here, and then you can either do continuous playback, or if you're doing this, you can also set your repeat count to 100. It's your choice, but I like to do continuous playback. And then also you go to prefixes, go to recording hotkey, and go to F12. I think you should do F12, and then if you come back and do playback hotkey, you should do F8. Of course, this is again for PC only, so if you're on Xbox or PS5 or something, I don't know, you can't do this, but there's probably some other videos out there for you. And so you want to be using this Sesto Elemento Forza Edition again. And so I think you guys already seen this before, but this is the skill point race where there's destructibles. So if you go to Event Lab, go here, let's see, also show skill point, farm, and then you come here, and it's most likely going to be this one right here, which you can see share code right here is 139.710.733. And then for the Sesto Elemento, you should just use the best one that you can get, most likely. And yeah, so as you know, you're supposed to start the race. You should know all this, most likely, and then click your Sesto Elemento. And if you don't own one of these, you can do it in a different car. Just earn up some money, or earn up the skill points, buy some if you don't have enough money to buy the Cayman, get the Pontiac, but I suggest getting the Cayman because you earn more money. Even though it's 80 grand, it's better because you earn a lot of money anyways. So you want to come here, and then what you want to do is turn all of these, other than steering should go to auto steering. Turn you can turn on traction and stability, or you can turn it off. It's your choice, but that's an extra 10% credit boost. But it doesn't really matter because you won't get any credits. You're just getting skill points from this. But it's if you want to do this AFK method, I suggest doing automatic, and then driving line full, then damage and tire wear none, and then rewind on, and then you can turn on or off rewind. That doesn't do anything, but I suggest this is your best one. You want to make sure, but the main thing is make sure you have auto steering on, because that's what you need. So then you would just save that. Then when you come back here, so before, when we went to Tiny Task over here, we set the recording, we set this recording hotkey to F12. What you want to do is click, so now that you're on the game, click F12 just as you're about to start the race, okay? So I'll start it in when I count to 1, so 3, 2, 1, and then I clicked it at the exact same time as I started it, So now all you want to do is hold W for now, just to make sure you get all of these claimed, and you'll see at the top how all the skill train is going flying up, and it's not breaking, you're just getting a bunch of points from it. And so then once we get to the end of the race, each race takes about 25, maybe 28 something, it just depends. But so then you get here and your skill points will claim. And so what you want to do, you want to click X to restart, go back, and then once you're here, then you can click, as soon as you click start racing event again, click F12. So 3, 2, 1, and then you do this one more time. So you do this one more time, and what you want to do after you claim this one, then, well, I'll show you once we're done. But again, it's just gonna take a certain amount of time. It doesn't really matter. It goes from anywhere from 20 to 30 seconds. And so, like, setting this up will be very quick. All you have to do is get that app started up and do the race twice. And then once you're done with this, you'll have 20. Or sometimes it counts where, like, you get 9 skill points every race instead of 10, so maybe you'll have 18, maybe you'll have 19, or maybe you'll have 20. It just depends. It's not anything big. And so then you come back, like, I just completed it, and so I didn't click restart again. I don't know why. I could have done that, but I didn't. So let me go back to the skill point farm. And 1 second. And then just so you know, before you do this, I suggest like clicking Y and favoriting the blueprint. So then whenever you go to my favorites, you'll have it right here. And so yeah. And then once you click solo, then you know how, oh yeah, make sure you have this car. So you know how when we went here and set it to the playback key as F8, if you want, what you want to do is that you want to go out and then click F8 like whenever you want to start, and just to make sure that you have it over here on continuous playback. Or if you do this, just type in 100 and then, well, no, I suggest doing like 125 or 126 or something like that, just because sometimes you get 9, like I said. So just make sure you get max of 1,000. And then once you do that, make sure you don't X out the app, make sure you just minimize it, and then come here, click F8, and it should have started. Hold on. And so now I'm not touching the keyboard at all, it's just doing it for me. And so if you mess up, sometimes it happens, well, not sometimes, it happens a lot, where like you're going and then you click it and it doesn't fully count. That's fine. See like how it slowed down at the end? That was because of this. So now just wait for it to automatically do X, which sometimes of course it messes up, and so it takes a second, so you may want to do it again. Hold on. Okay, so you see how it messed up and now I'm not doing the right thing. What you want to do is that you want to click either F8 or F12 again, so, cause like, that's just an example, but before I had 2 skill points, now I have 30, just cause I did like 3 races just now. But if I come back to the event lab, event blueprints, go back to my favorites, and do it again, so it's pretty much like I showed, it messes up a lot, because it's hard to like time it exactly. And so what I suggest you do, again, we're gonna like repeat it, so but instead of clicking, I suggest you do enter. So make sure your difficulty settings are the same. Again, they shouldn't have changed. But then come back to F12, then click enter on start race, and then just hold down W again and complete the race. And then this time you can either do it on one or two races. I don't know, it kind of like depends, I guess. But so do the race again. But instead of clicking the start race, make sure you just hover over it and then click enter, and then do that, and then just hold down W once it finishes. Again, same thing. Then you come to this screen, click X, click yes, and then once you come here, then click F12 again, and then click F8. It should start it, and it will just continuously work for you, I guess you could say. So, like, see how it follows the driving line, it's holding W for you automatically. It'll keep on doing this because that's like a recording, so it records what you do and it just like does it. But that's why like you don't want to click instead, because I made a mistake of clicking the first time instead of clicking enter. I like actually like tapped my left click, and so that caused the recording thing not to register that you clicked that. But when you do enter, because like it records what's happening on your keyboard, and yeah, so yep. And I didn't click the keyboard at all. You can see like my mouse is just like standing there and all. But yeah, that's pretty much how you do it, and I think that'll be it for this episode. Yeah, I'll finish this. Oh yeah, also, if you guys want to like stop at one point, if you do like continuous instead of like doing 100 or 125 playback, and you just do continuous playback, what you want to do to stop it is just click F8 again, because that's your playback key. So then when you click F8, it'll stop it automatically. And yeah, or what you can do, you can click F12, but I suggest not doing that, because then you can just keep your video recording and just keep on doing it. And then once you finish that, I think all of you probably know that when you come back, oh wow, my car just switched sides. Okay, when you come back, you can either go to the Pontiac in car collection. Once this loads, of course it's taking forever. You can either come over here, go to car collection, go to Pontiac, if I can find it. Oh, there it is. And you can either get this Trans Am Firebird. It costs 25,000 credits, but it also costs 14 skill points to get a super wheel spin. Or what you can do is you can get this Cayman 2015. It costs 80 grand, but it's more worth it because you earn a lot of money from super wheel spins, so you'll be able to save money. And then this one costs 11 skill points, so you save 3 skill points, which will get you extra super wheel spins. So yeah. And then another thing you can do, I'll save for the next episode. It'll just be a little part 2. And yeah. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you like and subscribe. And again, make sure you use the keyboard for everything and don't click anything. Alright, have a good time, guys. Bye.